Well, the City of Burlington's public art program, Mayor's definitely a champion of the arts here locally, which is great. We've had really great support from the Mayor. So the program is funded by the city, and the public art program is specifically about site-specific commissioned work in the City of Burlington, typically on city-owned or city-managed properties.
But I guess the big vision of the city is really to make it more of a welcoming community, and art certainly does that. You know, when you go into somebody's home and they have bare walls, it's not the same as going into a home that's richly decorated with wonderful art on the walls. Same thing with the city.
And so there's been now several works of public art throughout our city, and this work at the Performing Arts Centre is a natural in terms of location and the connection with culture and what we would see as maybe a cultural district in our downtown as well.
You know, the thing that I really love about this project is that it's brought a private donor into the conversation. So Dan Laurie, who's a local resident here and a businessman in Burlington, put a substantial sum of money into this piece, and the city said, if you're going to put in that, we'll match it ×2. And here we have a substantial budget for a really iconic piece of work in downtown Burlington.
And so then, of course, the Burlington Performing Arts Centre was coming to fruition, which was very exciting for the community.
You know, the Performing Arts Centre is such an important addition to our city's cultural and recreational infrastructure.
And the comments are all positive. All, actually, they're quite stunned at how beautiful it is and how spacious, all of sort of the architectural details of it.
I attended several sessions for the public, and they were looking for input, and then I really have put together a good program of public art. And so this was my opportunity to participate, and it's really the first one that we've done in a private public method. So it was pretty exciting to be able to do something for the community.
One of the things that appealed to me about this commission was it was an opportunity to try to connect with a community and this is a new building, using the sculpture as a focus to help focus an identity around this spot in this place.
And Peter Powning's work, the spiral Stela, was really an obvious winner because around the Stela is going to be this wonderful relief where citizens of Burlington have brought precious objects, medals, and rollerblade skates and horseshoes, things that are part of their story and their life, and have embedded them in clay, and then they will be transformed into a bronze relief that will wrap the sculpture. And so, in a sense, every piece of the individuals that came out will be part of the artwork.
It's somewhat loosely tied, but the combination of all the things together gives you this, what I call cultural mulch. It's really greater than the sum of its parts.
What is significant to me, what represents as much anything of this building and what we've created here, and I chose a brick because in the beginning it was all about the bricks and mortar, and now it's about much more than the bricks and mortar.
I do a little painting myself. So I brought over one of my palette knives, and he put that in the mulch. So yeah, I think I couldn't think of a project that would, involve the public more than that. It was really a great process.
This process allows me to connect and lets the people who live here kind of speak for themselves. And so what people are bringing in is really interesting. It's everything from very personal stuff to things that are, I won't say generic, but that connect very strongly with the Performing Arts Centre. Musical instruments. I've seen a couple of badges, medals that kids have won in dance competitions, opera glasses, just all kinds of interesting things.
So this particular public art piece that's going to be in front of the Burlington Performing Arts Centre is going to be very, very special because it incorporates many different contributors in the way they're doing it. But it's really going to make the entrance to the Performing Arts Centre that much more attractive and make the whole corner of Locust and Elgin Street a very, very attractive corner by having the art in prominent display there.
So I think it's very good for the city, and it can be good for the business community. And so if we all want to thrive and prosper, making investment in art and creative elements in our community is good for business.